You know that we absolutely love Colorado Springs. We go around all the time. We're talking about the community, what we like, the restaurants, all the different places we can go to, hiking, biking, all the fun outdoor activities. But it got us to thinking, I wonder what someone else might think about what's going on in Colorado Springs. What brought them here? What do they like about it? Is there anything that they would change? And so today we're going to go talk with some friends and see what they think about Colorado Springs and get some raw input for you, just for your consideration. Let's go take a look. We are here with Misty. And Misty, when did you move to Colorado Springs?
May 2020, start of the pandemic.
That's super specific. May of 20. That's a really odd time to try and move. What made you move to Colorado Springs?
It's beautiful here. I visited for a lot of years with my two now adult sons, and every time I would have to fly back home, it got harder and harder.
So when you say it's beautiful, you mean like the outdoor spaces?
The outdoor spaces, the people, the fact that you can roll up and get a coffee in 5 minutes and not stand in line for 30 minutes. Yes, there's lots of pluses.
So that begs the question, where are you coming from?
I moved here from Orange County, which is in Southern California.
Okay, got it. Because coming from East Central Illinois, obviously 5 minutes is actually kind of a long time to wait for a cup of coffee, which is understood. And clearly you're not alone. We've had a huge influx of folks from even the SoCal area, Orange County. But tell me, what's one thing you absolutely love about the decision to move to Colorado Springs?
The people. Coming from a very hustle and bustle, overpopulated state, you don't have that, how can I help you? What do you need? It's more of, what can you do for me? And it was very refreshing. Also pinch me moments when I moved here and started networking with folk. And it's been a blessing ever since, so no regrets.
And Pikes Peak never gets old, man, especially when it's snow-capped, right?
Yes, everything's gorgeous. And the fact that you just walk out in your backyard onto the street and there's like 50 trails that you can go walking on with your dogs and your family. So it's pretty awesome.
And you have some great dogs.
I do.
So if you could change anything about Colorado Springs, surrounding area, or the structure, whatever it looks like, what's one thing you would change about Colorado Springs now, having been here for 5+ years?
The drivers. Okay. How they get in the accidents that they do is beyond me, but I would say the infrastructure, and how long it takes them to do things on the road here. Coming from a very busy state, I'm used to things being done in a week, maybe a couple weeks. They work night and day, but here they get weekends off. They don't work evenings. I don't know if that's a city thing, but it just seems like it takes forever. Example, Academy Boulevard. Come on. How long did we have Academy Boulevard under construction? But I would say that's one thing, but there's so many more positives, more pros than cons.
Love that. Misty, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Of course.
Hey, so welcome back, everybody. And we're kind of with an interesting friend of ours in that Melanie didn't move here. Melanie is a native here. So, Melanie, you have been here your entire life.
My whole life. I was born in a blizzard in '82, so I'm here. I'm your girl. I'm your native.
That's awesome. So, being a native, especially since '82, only a few things have changed, right? One or two things, right?
Yeah,
So,
maybe.
what has been your favorite thing about Colorado Springs?
We've grown. I feel like we've grown north to south, but not necessarily like east to west, which is interesting. I do like that there's more to offer in Colorado Springs now than there was when I was growing up.
Like what?
More restaurants. Not so much like entertainment wise, but we're getting there maybe. Being older, I feel like the proximity to doing like adventurous things is closer than I thought when I was younger. So like going to the Garden of the Gods was like a big thing. Like, oh my gosh, it's so far away. But I'm like, it's like down the road.
Right.
So those kind of things are more important now to me as an adult than they were as a kid, because I always felt like, oh my God, that's so far.
Right.
But I like that there's a lot of beauty in the city. And a lot of people don't know that.
The outdoor space is crazy.
Awesome.
And you bring up the north-south versus east-west, and obviously it's tough to grow west.
Of course.
There's a giant mountain range there, right?
Yeah, you're not growing into the mountains.
And it's really interesting you brought up the music scene and entertainment and so on. We were talking about that earlier as a team. There's not that much. Now, granted, they were from the SoCal area that we were talking to, right?
Yeah.
But they're like, there's live music in just about every place you go to, and there's just not that much here.
Not here, no. I mean, we have the Ford Amphitheater, and maybe that will bring some more stuff here, but it's very much lacking. Yeah.
And I love the Ford Amphitheater. Huge fan.
It's great.
Big fan.
It's so awesome. I had the 4th of July there, and it was gorgeous.
Who played the 4th of July?
The symphony?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so you have the opportunity to provide exponentially more perspective than the average human, having been born here, having been here since '82, which is not something we normally see out here, right? We're all transplants.
Yes.
So what's one thing that you would change about Colorado Springs?
More diversity. I think there's a ton of diversity in Denver. They have the big city feel. I wish that some of the things that are available in Denver were available down here, because a lot of people don't want to drive 60 miles up the road to go to like theater or anything like that. And I feel like if we had just a little bit more of that, we would be great.
Completely agree. That's one thing that you and I specifically have talked about in the past. Do you feel that there's an uptick, say, in the last 3 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Ford Amphitheater, we're getting more things at like World Arena, and even the Pikes Peak Center is kind of getting more things, more events. So it's coming, but it's like this little snail's pace.
Get there faster.
Yeah, I don't mind driving to Denver for a good concert. I do it all the time, but it would be nice if it was closer.
Right. Ford Amphitheater makes me happy. Well, Mel, as always, thank you so much. Glad you're here. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hashtag CAC.
We are here with our friend Joanna. And Joanna, just a couple questions for you about Colorado Springs. Tell me when you moved to the Colorado Springs area.
So my husband now, we moved here August of 2019.
2019. And what brought you to the area?
Well, I think several things. One of the biggest thing was my husband's job, and just being able to be in Colorado. We loved the experience of being in outdoors, hiking and skiing and all the things that, Colorado is. So yeah, we've been here since then, and that's what brought us here.
Love that. And yeah, it seemed like when you first moved here, you both just immersed yourselves in the outdoor lifestyle.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it was like right before the pandemic. So 2019 to 2020, that following year, we drove out, we went all the way to Tetons, Yellowstone. It was just a perfect timing. And I think just the perfect place to be in because it was drivable. So yeah, we definitely did.
And so tell me, now that you've been here for a while, right? A couple kids in, everything looks different now.
Yeah.
What's something that you absolutely love about Colorado Springs and that you're glad that you made the move?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is when we moved here, we definitely worried about the food scene. My husband and I were huge on just just trying new things, and we were a little disappointed that downtown wasn't as lively, and we really had to work hard to find something good. And even in just the 6 years that we've been here, we have seen a huge change in that, and so we're grateful that we have that now. So we have our favorite places here in town, and so that's been great. Obviously, the other thing is just having the outdoors as part of our routine or our life.
So Joe and the Hubs hit date night. It has come around. It happens.
Yeah.
Where are you going to eat?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Okay, let me think of something. There is a really delicious place that opened up in downtown next to our first favorite place, which is White Pie. And then right next to that is a ramen restaurant.
Right by Loyal Coffee.
Yes, right by Loyal Coffee.
All right, so that's what's going well. And you love the fact that there's a foodie scene because you are a foodie, right? So what's something that you would change now that you've been here 5-6 years?
Yeah, I definitely think that, I don't know if particularly just the way the economy is, obviously we really wish that it was a more affordable housing. That is one of the biggest things and one of the biggest challenges that he and I have encountered, just being able to find something that fits obviously in our budget, and that is also perfect size for our family, right? We have a growing family, we have a dog, we need a backyard, and so like all those little things just kind of have been really challenging. I think that I would I don't know how I would change it, but I wish to see some change in that. It goes without saying, as a mom, I do feel like some other changes that I would love to see is maybe more indoor activities for kids. There's a lot of really trendy and up and coming coffee indoor playground places that you see around in like big cities. And I think that'd be really cool for kids, or for Colorado Springs to have something like that for moms.
It is interesting. Like, we feel like we're a metro,
Yeah.
but we're really not a metro.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And so I think that's what's challenging, because I love the fact that it doesn't feel like a big city, but we also do see those challenges of.
And you talk about the affordable housing thing. One thing that has been interesting to us on the team, we're not a very affordable state, and it sounds like that's hitting you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom now full-time, but before leaving the work industry, it definitely, it still wasn't balancing. And so, we are grateful that I do have this opportunity, but at the end of the day, I have conversations with other people, local friends, and things like that also experience.
Well, Joe, we're so grateful you're here. It was wonderful to see you.
you.
Thanks for coming by. We're sitting here with a local friend of mine. This is Larry. And Larry, how long have you been in Colorado Springs?
Going on 5 years.
Well, and so now that you've been here for 5 years, what do you like about Colorado Springs?
Oh my gosh, I love the climate. I came here from a city that got almost 50 inches of rain a year.
Okay.
And from January to the end of February, we didn't know what the sun was. So we would joke around March when it would come out that there's this orb in the sky, but I can't think of what it's called anymore. And so to have all the sunshine that we have here and the colder weather, I love cold weather.
Okay.
And, so I guess the funniest part is, as a child, we lived in northern New Mexico and relatives in Denver. And this was our area. And I didn't know that. And I came back and I'm like, oh, I'm home.
Obviously, the weather plays into you loving hiking and being outdoors and everything else, especially coming from where you're coming from. The weather is a big draw here. But what's one thing you don't like about Colorado Springs, or you wish was different or better?
I'm a fan of public transportation.
Okay.
And we have a great bus system if you're in the downtown sector, but I'm not. And, it doesn't make sense to me that as close as I live to the Air Force Academy, that buses don't run in that neighborhood. I kind of go, who's planning this?
So public transportation's kind of lacking?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Larry, thank you so much. We appreciate it. So, hey, as always, we appreciate you stopping by. We hope you found value in today's content. If you have any questions for us, drop them in the comments below. We're happy to help any way we can. Or you can go in the description of the video down below. We have a link to our website down there, myfrontrangeliving.com. Hit us up on that. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have. Also, if you're thinking about moving to Colorado Springs, we do have our relocation guide in the description of the video below. That's just a resource for you. Just kind of see what fits your criteria. Different areas of town might best fit your criteria as you're thinking about a move. Hey, as always, thanks so much for stopping by. We're glad you're here. Have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you soon.